Hey guys, Matt DeCrenna here from BeyondGrappling.com and UniversityofJudo.com. Today I got an email from someone saying that they were starting judo and they're over 50. Do I have any tips for them? So I thought I'd do a video on training tips for the older judoka or the older jiu-jitsu player, whatever you want to be, but the older guy that's got a little bit older. You're not young, you don't have the youthful recovery that you used to have in your 20s and your 30s. You're a little bit older. So I don't have experience in being over 50. I'm only 32 at the moment, but these are just some tips from what I've seen at my club, and I've seen throughout the years, also reading up on it, things you can do when you're over 50. So let's get started. So the first one is recovery. Make sure you have plenty of recovery between workouts, or either whether it's the gym or judo. So recovery means after training, eat protein-rich, carbohydrate-rich meal, so your body is actually getting the fuel it needs to recover itself. After training, have plenty of sleep. If you don't have much sleep, your body's going to find it harder to recover. So just sleep really well, eat really well, and to recover is to listen to your body. If you have a niggling injury, then take it easy at training. I see people that have sore shoulders and they get on the mat and do Randori. I'm like, dude, you got a sore shoulder. Like, take it easy with your body. Judo and jiu-jitsu is a long-term game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You want to do it forever, not for a short amount of time. So if you're injured, either go to training and tell your coach, hey man, I got a sore knee. Can I just do technique and skip out on Randori? And your coach should be okay with that. So also warm up and cool down. I see some of the older guys, they get to training a little bit late. They get on the mat. You got to warm up. Okay, warm up and cool down. Stretch after training. And if you're extra tight in a particular area, then spend some time stretching out that particular area, working on your flexibility and your mobility. So check out Mobility Ward, activerelease.com. There's heaps of websites that are really dedicated to recovery and that sort of stuff. Now with your training, when you're over 50, you have to be smart. So first up, if you're doing Randori 3 days a week, which is sparring, you're probably gonna have to skip. You can't do that much Randori. And if you've been doing judo a long time, you probably can do that much Randori. But if you can't, you just have to be smart with your training. So if the coach says, right, we're doing an hour worth of sparring, maybe do 1 round off, 3 rounds off, or 1 round on, 1 round off. But don't beat yourself into the ground with your training. So be smart with your training. If your club does Randori twice a week, then just be smart with it. If you plan ahead going, if I do Randori on Wednesdays, then I'm going to have a lighter session on Tuesday so I can do Randori on Wednesday. So be smart with your training. So plan ahead. Another one which is really important is that whether you're a lightweight like me, or you're injured, or you're a little bit older, is choose who you train with. If they're humongous and they're young and they break and they throw people through the floor, then don't train with them. Just say, no, I'm not going to train with you. And actually protect yourself. So I always say the rule number 1 at judo is don't get injured. Rule number 2 at judo is don't hurt anybody or don't injure anybody else. Rule number 3 is actually learn something. So the rule number 1 is don't get hurt. So be smart with who you're training with. Don't train with those young bucks that just want to compete and throw you through the floor and beat the crap out of you. You got to actually be smart with who you're training with. Okay, so be smart. Don't be silly. And listen to your body. If it's sore, take it easy, but just be smart with your body. So there are just some tips. Oh yeah, and the other one is learn your break falls. Do your break falls over and over and over again. And you become a good partner. And I think as you're over 50, you also have to kind of let your ego go. Guess what? There's going to be younger guys that are fitter than you, stronger than you, faster than you, more explosive than you, more dynamic than you. That's just how it is. They've got youthful bodies. They've got youthful joints. They don't have the operations maybe that you've had. And so they're going to be a little bit faster than you. But that's actually okay. It doesn't matter. You're in a different stage of life, a different season, a different focus. And that's actually okay. Just try to be better than you were last week or last year or the last month. So just try to better yourself. But if you compare yourself with the younger judoka, then you're always going to come off usually second best, because they train twice a day, 3 times a day. They got the youthful recovery. They got all. Yeah, so sorry, I got a phone call during the video, so it stopped. But anyway, so if don't compare yourself with other people, just do the best you can and have fun at training. Yeah, you're getting a little bit older. Yes, you can't recover, but you can still get in there, do your uchikomi, do your nagakomi, do your moving uchikomi, and whether you're young and old, you're still trying to chase that nice, smooth, perfect ippon. And I was going to say the last one is do randori at a lower intensity. Like I find when you fight the young bucks, they can go at 110%. But as you get older, start doing randori at 90%, 80%, 70%. And you'll find you actually have more fun. Yes, you're not going 100%, but you're actually still working your technique. You're still faking each other out. You're still doing really nice judo. So allow people to throw you. Do randori at a lower intensity. You actually learn a lot more and you'll have fun. So make sure as you get older, that as you start throwing people less, to recover, eat well, sleep well, listen to your body, have fun, be smart with who you train with, have fun, and that way you can do judo for absolutely as long as possible. So that's the video for me. That's it. Guys, have a great week. If you have any other questions, make sure you email me at beyondgrapplinghelp at gmail.com, and I'll try to get to your emails. I do get tons of emails every day, and I try to get to them when I can, but now I've got a club, 2 kids, it's pretty tricky. But thanks for all your support. Just gone over like 9 million views on YouTube, so thank you so much for that. Thanks for all the emails I get saying that I'm doing a great job. That's really nice, and I'll see you later on. Catch you later.